What's the crack? So today's story time takes place about a year ago. I've been around the time when I was on my summer holidays and I was just not doing much at the house that day. My friend hits me up on Snapchat saying, "Yo, do you want to come on a cycle in a wee while?" So I decided, yeah, why not? 20 minutes to half an hour goes by and I cycle over to his house, which isn't that far away from mine. When I get there, his brother, who's also a good friend of mine, decides to come with us on a cycle. So I was like, yeah, why not? Sure, I haven't spoke to him in a while. I'd like to go on a cycle with them. The more, the merrier, they say. Anyway, we start our cycle, and I've done this many times, the sloop, and I enjoy it, but there's always one thing that puts me off it, and there's a mad dog at the end of it. Me worrying about the dog. For the first part of the cycle, just for like the first K or so, I was worried about it a bit, but you know, when you're exercising, it's not in your head then, so I forgot about it. I was more focused on the tight hills we had to go up, and by God, there were some fucking tight hills, I tell you. I encountered my first tight hill. I'm really tired after getting up it, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake, there's another 2 or 3 anyway at least, and I just don't want to have to encounter that. So I decided, alright, I'll just take a quick break, you know. We had the same idea, and we decided we just pull over and chat for a bit. So about 2 or 3 minutes goes by, and we go back on along with our cycle. Up the next tight hill, we see a horse and we start looking at it and petting it, and just sure I crack open the wee story booklet and tell at the time that there was a horse beside my house, and that can be some stories for another day. But we plough on with our cycle and we're coming up to the point where this mad dog is, and I am shitting it because in the scrap with that dog he would win because he is a big brute of a dog, and I am telling you, that dog, he could eat any man for breakfast. He'd take man, ball and all. He just would not care. He'd just wipe everyone out. Right now you're probably saying, Niall, why are you being such a hype man for the dog? But I'm not even like putting into words how scary that dog is. Come up to the point in or around where the dog is, and all of a sudden I decide I'm going to lead the pack because I did not want to get took out. And my friends, they wanted me to take the fall for them just in case they got attacked. But like, no, seriously, it just, we were all scared as fuck. So I was like, yeah, I'll lead the pack. Why not? I'm a brave, big, hard man. About 100 meters before it, I'm pedaling as fast as I can so I can gain as much speed. And I'm actually hurting myself because I'm pedaling too hard. And I didn't want to have no energy for the dog. So I slow down a bit and then regain my energy to pedal as fast as fuck. But all of a sudden I hear the dog barking and I'm at his house, and then all of a sudden I swerve and the dog comes after me and he corners me, and I am absolutely breaking it because I don't know what's going to happen to me. Shouting at me, and I start screaming at my friends, "Help, help," and I'm looking for help, but they pedal on and they're like, come on, get away from him, and I can't get away from him. And I realised that the dog actually wasn't trying to kill me, he was just trying to annoy me. And once he realised that I wasn't going anywhere, he just stopped annoying me. So this mad dog in my face, and I hope I don't have to go into a fist fight with him because he's a scary boy. And all of a sudden I just pick up my bike and just go as fast as I can away from that dog. My friends, they were waiting on me at a safe distance so the dog couldn't attack them. And once I met up with them again, they were only like 100 meters down the line because I literally got cornered off by the dog, which was pretty funny, to be honest. My 2 friends, we start having the crack about it and laugh about it, and I was just telling them how scared I was because I was genuinely so scared, and I kept looking behind me to make sure the dog wasn't anywhere near me. But I got over it really quick because once we got around the bend and went up a tiny hill, there was this massive hill we went down, and I just loved that hill because it made me stress free on the dog. Thinking, how can a hill make you stress free? But I just love going down hills on my bike, and this hill is about 100 meters high. So once I was flying down it with no brakes or nothing, I was just didn't have a care in the world because I was safe from the dog. Anyway, I think I go back to my 2 friends' house for a bit, and then I go back home. When I go back home, I tell my parents the story and how I was so afraid of the dog. But anyway, I was safe from the dog anyway. The thing as well about this story is I went on that cycle so many times, and that was the only time I got cornered off by the dog, which I just found so funny and so bizarre, and that's why I wanted to tell it to you guys. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I thought it was a funny story, so I may as well just tell it. The story is just be more careful than I was once you're going near them dogs, and if you can, try and stay away from them, but if you are going to go near them, pedal as fast as you can to try and get away from them. But anyway, you geezers enjoyed that video. I'll be posting more. Like, subscribe, comment, because I'll be reading all the comments down below, and I'll be pinning the comment that gets the most likes. Is enough rambling. Hope you enjoyed that video, and it's been your boy Young Niall, posting out that quality content and signing out.